So we are persona non grata. We are actually non grata. They actually locked the door. They locked the door. Sorry, I have a petition to give to Stephen Gilbo. Do someone wants to just give it to them? There is more than 32,000 Canadians who wants to see like the carbon tax to be removed. No one of you, you all work for the department and no one wants to take the petition and deliver. I'm sorry, I just want you to take a petition and to deliver to the people.
I have nothing to say. Can you stop
No, it's just a petition.
Can you stop harassing me, please?
It's a petition. It's not a harassing like. I'm just trying.
Following me when I say to stop.
What a great day to be in Gatineau and to help you all make your voices heard. But first, I came to Ottawa next to Gatineau to cover the United Nations Plastic Summit. And I invite you to visit nogreenreset.com to see all our coverage and if you can, chip in to show your support. Today, I'm going to challenge the comfort zone of politicians who have raised the carbon tax on their citizens while increasing their salaries on the same day. Can you believe this? We thought we had seen everything with the Liberals and Justin Trudeau, from blackface incidents to ovation for a Nazi,
a Canadian hero, and we thank him for all his service.
interference from China in our elections, doubling the debt while claiming the budget will balance itself,
and the budget will balance itself.
meddling in provincial jurisdictions, censoring and demonizing people who disagree with them,
The small fringe minority of people who are on their way to Ottawa or who are holding unacceptable views. Mais il y a aussi des gens qui sont farouchement opposés à la vaccination.
Qui sont extrémistes.
Qui croient pas dans la science, qui sont souvent misogynes, souvent racistes.
Don't think you can get on a plane or a train besides vaccinated people and put them at risk.
spending millions on extravagant vacations and even invoking martial law against their citizens. And this is just a small fraction of the insanity they dare to engage in. More than 32,000 of you have signed this petition. I know there are many out there who are suffering due to the mismanagement of the Liberals. And today, we will try to make them understand that. Oh, sorry, I'm not a magician. I will not count on this, but at least we will show and expose their hypocrisy. The carbon tax serves no other purpose than to coerce the population into using their car less and buying less due to financial struggles, imaging families who have no choice but to increase their loan and mortgages just to afford driving and feeding their children. You will have nothing and you will be happy. Isn't that the message? The carbon tax is a burden for every Canadian. It impacts everyone, from you and me to farmers, forestry industry workers, truckers, small businesses, and more. Your voice is important. And here at Urban News, we care. That's why I'm going in today. So follow me. I'm here for seeing the person in charge of the Department of, oh, Stephen Gilbo, is it here? No. Of course he's not here. He's too busy with the UN Plastic Summit, eh? Do we have someone in charge, media relation, someone for the Department of Environment and Climate Change?
Let me find out.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry folks, I got no one here today. Je n'ai pas personne ici aujourd'hui qui peut vous aider. Il va falloir que vous passiez à travers le proper channel.
Excusez-moi, je viens d'arriver de délivrer une pétition. Il y a un agent de sécurité d'en haut qui est venu me prendre ma pétition. ils ont eu encore le même problème que,
Pas ici.
soudainement... Non, j'arrive d'un autre building fédéral. Simplement, ils n'ont pas personne pour venir chercher la pétition sur les 1000 quelques personnes qui travaillent au deuxième étage. Là, je suis ici, c'est encore le même problème. Donc, est-ce qu'il y a des gens qui travaillent dans ce building-là, fédéral?
Il y a des gens.
Donc, pourquoi il n'y a pas une personne qui est capable de venir chercher
Parce que vous devez passer à travers
C'est une pétition, monsieur.
Oui,
Une pétition n'a pas besoin de passer par quoi que ce soit. C'est un outil démocratique.
Faut que ça soit envoyé à quelqu'un, j'imagine.
Je ne vais pas envoyer ça. Écoutez, c'est un livre.
Pas moi à prendre
Voulez-vous que moi, j'envoie
Non,
ça par la malle?
J'ai pas de décision à prendre. Je vous dis tout simplement qu'il n'y a pas personne ici. Il n'est pas ici.
Il n'y a personne qui travaille ici, même pas un membre qui est capable de prendre, de le mettre sur le bureau de la personne qui travaille pour...
J'ai aucune idée où vous pouvez l'envoyer, mais... Nous,
Écoutez, moi, je me suis déplacée de Montréal.
Madame.
Moi, je suis ici pour délivrer la pétition. Et donc, c'est ma job de me faire ça.
Oui, vous pouvez la livrer, mais ailleurs. Ici. Je vais juste vous demander de quitter, s'il vous plaît.
Okay, how about this? Who is the person in charge and when does he or she return?
Sorry, you work for the Department of Climate Change and... sorry, I have a petition to give to Stephen Gilbo. Do someone wants to just give it to them? There is more than 32,000 Canadians who wants to see like the carbon tax to be removed. No one of you all work for the department and no one wants to take the petition and deliver. I just want to remember you that you're paid with taxpayer money. You deserve to bring the message of more than 32,000 Canadians to Stephen Gilbo. You're the person in charge of the department you work for. Thank you so much. We can see now which kind of person work for the department.
That's transparency.
That's really transparent. No one have dare to say one word for the people who are suffering from the burden cost of the carbon tax.
Outside.
I'm going in, but
I will try to film through
so we are persona non grata. We are actually non grata. They actually locked the door. They locked the door. You see, guys, 32,000 of you have signed a petition, and what they do at the Department of Climate Change and the Environment, where Stephen Gilbo is supposed to work, and where the people we are paying with our tax are doing, they lock the door when we try to deliver the petition. Can you believe this? You lock the door without telling me where I can send the petition? You think that is democratic? It's not if we are Friday. I will maybe understand that there is no people here in charge to take a petition. But we are a work day. Today it's Thursday. So, and it's not even lunchtime. We are not, it's 11 and something on the morning. And nobody is there for taking our petition. Sorry, ma'am. You work for the Department of Climate Change and Environment? Do you work for Stephen Gilbo? I'm sorry. I just want you to take a petition and to deliver to the people.
I have nothing to say. Can you stop?
No, it's just
harassing me?
a
Can
petition.
you stop harassing me, please?
It's a petition. It's not a harassing
You're
like.
walking on the sidewalk.
I'm just trying.
Following me when I say to stop.
So I'm with Robert Krejcik. You probably know him. He covered Ottawa, and he's with me today. And I want him to have his thoughts on what just happened.
Okay, this hilarious moment happened when Alexa goes in, starts speaking with this concierge, security guard type guy. He goes up away somewhere to try and find whoever's in charge, comes back down several minutes later and says the person isn't here, or the person that would receive this petition is not available. You would think if the security guard or concierge is operating in good faith and competence and trying to be courteous to his citizen, he would advise Alexa of who it is or what people are in charge to receive that petition, give her perhaps the contact information, phone number, email, whatever, or even better, say, hey, guess what? They'll come here at this time, or even better than that, I'll call them for you to come and pick it up. But none of that. It was just, there's no one here. It's not my job. Total standard fare from usual, typical, prototype government employee. Again, just one more point. After you exited, he literally locked the door on you. So he's so terrified of Alexa that the security guard closes the door that's typically open because God forbid she might go in there and scare them a little bit more. And yeah, you would think that people who work in the so-called public service, and of course we're serving them, they would have some conscientious attitude towards accepting this petition and maybe considering it or doing whatever is the protocol for. But no, it's just ignorance, lock the door on you, shut you down, don't talk to you.
So what we would do, you know that Stephen Guilbeault is around the UN plastic and the parliament. We might see him today or tomorrow. So we try to catch him and to give him the petition in person. Let's check at the parliament now. As promised, guys, we wanted to bring this petition to Stephen Guilbeault, the Minister for Environment and Climate Change. But after the press conference in the Shaw Center, unfortunately, we were not able to catch him. But as promised, I'm not letting that go. We will pursue to bring this petition to Stephen Guilbeault, or the person in charge for Stephen Guilbeault, and I'm passing it to my colleague, Robert.
So, folks, if you haven't already signed on, go to stopthecarbontax.com. If you think the so-called carbon tax is a bad idea, put your name there. I'll do my best to transfer this to who it might belong to or who it should be received by, which is, of course, Minister Stephen Guilbeault. And if the way he conducted himself in recent days with my colleagues is any indication of how he'll behave going forward, if the past is prologue, he's unlikely to be receptive towards this, but we're going to do our best to give it to him anyways and make sure that your voices out there get heard. Cheers.
So it's still the time. If you want to sign this petition, go over stopthecarbontax.com. Make it more big. Make it huge. So we really send a strong message that this carbon tax doesn't work. It just had more pressure on the shoulder of Canadians. So please go over stopthecarbontax.com, sign it, share it.